we are going to solve this question number 163 from Official Guide Quant Review 2020. This is a medium level question. However, there are some doubts around it, especially what is the best way to solve the condition number 2, is modulus of x plus 3 greater than 2. So let's look at the solution and figure out how we would approach this problem. As always, we will start with what is given to us. So it is given that 4 is less than 7 minus x divided by 3. It looks very complex, so we will definitely have to simplify it as our first part of the approach to this problem, and we will do that. The second is the question asking which one of the following must be true. So it is not a maybe kind of a question which could be true. Some of these statements must be true, and we find out which of those are must be true. More than one answer is possible, as you can see in the answer choices. So we have to be careful not to eliminate any choices by mistake. So let's get started. As I said, our first step would be to simplify this inequality. So let's write it down. 4 is less than 7 minus x by 3. It's a pretty simple inequality to simplify. 3 is a positive quantity, so it can be multiplied on both sides. Gives me 12 is less than 7 minus x. Now we have everything in addition. I can move things about a little bit. So I'm going to take the x on this side, and I'm going to take the 12 on this side, which results in x. The sign doesn't change. Is less than 7 minus 12. So x is less than minus 5. This is given to me. I'm given that if there is a number line and I have minus 5 here, this is where x is. If any of these statements fortifies this conclusion that x is less than minus 5, then it is a must be true, right? So let's look at this condition. It says x is greater than 5. So the first condition says x is somewhere here, and that's just not possible. So easily eliminated 1. Let's go on to the next condition. It says modulus of x plus 3 is greater than 2. Now there are obviously many ways to solve this question. One of them is using the ranges of x. I'll talk about a simple one, and that is also my favorite one, which is using the distance. If you have gone through my video on absolute value and mastering absolute values, then you know that modulus of x plus 3 represents the distance between x and minus 3. So let's draw the number line again. What is given to me is that distance between x and minus 3 is greater than 2. So we know that the distance between minus 3 and minus 5 would be 2. I have taken this minus 5 here because first condition that is given to me is that x is less than minus 5. So it is important for me to orient around that minus 5. And the other possibility for the distance between minus 3 and minus 1, that is also the distance is 2. So when can the distance, as we talked about, when can the distance between minus 3 and x be greater than 2? When x is either here or somewhere on this side of minus 1, right? Because this distance is 2 and this distance is also 2. What is also given to us is that x is less than minus 5. So we are given x is here. So forget about this x. We are given that x is less than minus 5. So the distance between x, any x if you take less than minus 5, the distance between that x and minus 3 would be greater than 2 because the distance between minus 5 and minus 3 is 2. This is a must be true condition given this inequality, which is x is less than minus 5. Finally, third condition is simply minus of x plus 5 greater than 0. This translates to minus x minus 5 greater than 0, which is simply x less than minus 5 when you rearrange the quantities, and which is same as what is given. So since it is given, it has to be true. So this is also must be true. So the answer to this question is D, 2 and 3 only. I hope this was helpful. If you like this solution, please do not forget to press like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a good one.